Dude, they're gonna use a ladder. That's all.
Looked hazy as first I looked up there, but I don't know. I don't think so.
They dropped a big loaded fuel, like an exhaust, a minute ago. Just a minute ago, you seen hazy?
Yeah.
They dropped it.
Yeah.
They dropped some exhaust out of there. I've seen it too. It was a big cloud.
All right.
Cause that's what my thought. I was like, holy shit, smoke's rolling. That's awesome. Be better than working in dealers right now.
We start writing dialogue and work on the aquarium. And tear it down.
I'm okay with being up high if it goes fast, but that's too slow. That's too long to look around.
Brick fall when they hit the ladder down. Here's our fourth fire truck. Our Lord Jesus is a fire. Are you gonna tell us to get back? Get back, get back.
I don't know, the cops took off.
Cops said, fuck this
We
shit.
got more and more shit to do.
Nobody.
They worry about a store
City
that's
of Council
closing.
Bluffs
There's not a
wants
guy
us out
standing
so
out
bad
front of
they
the
sent
building
fucking
with
$20,000 worth of fucking charges
Oh.
out here.
Is that the second ambulance or the first? That's the first one. So what, we got 4 fire trucks and fire command.
Did it cut the generator off?
Poor bastards got to walk through there with all that gear and Dillards with the AC's all shitty.
At least it's not an actual fire that they have.
We lost a fucking firefighter today. Oh, how'd that happen? A fire? No, walking through Dillards with no air conditioning.
Now the question is, even if they don't find, any fire or anything, all these guys go away, are they still going to be able to open the
Nope,
store?
because we don't have power. It's from the base from the mall, and we only have like one phase on, and it's a 3-phase system.
Right.
So we ain't gonna get no power until they fix something on that end or something.
Should we just hang out?
We're on the clock, so
Well, you're on the clock.
We'll do
well,
a
you're on the
time
clock.
sheet, both of us.
You're on the
'Cause
clock.
I'm not on the clock either.
Okay, all right, great.
No,
Oh, now
no,
I
you're getting paid. You're getting paid. You better be getting paid.
Yeah.
If not, you can tell Bill right here on my fucking screen on YouTube
Yeah.
what you think about it.
Yeah.
Take your
Hey,
name tag off first.
Hey, Bill.
Now we got some gawkers.
It's on my memories for today.
You know what's funny is I was watching. Did you watch any of the Orange Is the New Black?
No.
They go to an adoption agency, and the little girl goes like, "Oh, hi, I'm little Susie or whatever. Want to hear a song?" And they're like, "Yeah." She's like, "Colt 45," and she's like 6 years old, 7 years old. It's on the Orange Is the New Black.
That's awesome.
They're trying to like get pregnant, but they end up going to like an adoption agency, and that girl busts out Colt. She's singing the whole thing. Smoke that tumbleweed, the whole 9 yards. It's great. That's what happens when you get a box of hair dye thrown on you.
Yeah. $17.
The whole box. No, the whole box.
I've never understood that.
I did in the 90s.
I've had some crazy hair, but
I did in the 90s, but now when grandmas are pink and 15-year-old girls are pink, it lost its cool.
Right.
But they don't see that. They like the fact that she's wearing all
mom had pink hair for a while. It was like,
Point proven.
right.
I mean, go on. Sorry.
Well, her helper was younger at the time. She's
Which
like
her
25.
I get more.
Huh?
In her situation, I get more. Living more vicariously
Right, why not?
through.
Yeah.
Why the fuck not? You know what I mean?
It was like Valentine's Day or something,
Yeah,
and her
fuck
helper
it.
was 25, and she was kind of crazy, and she's just like, let's do
Yeah.
it. And my mom's like, okay, we'll put some streaks in, and then they all blended together, and it was all pink, all of it.
They didn't quite streak out.
She had like 2 streaks of blonde.
They didn't get it all, huh?
All security just pulled up.
Yeah.
But yeah,
He wanted a representative from the mall. I don't know why.
that makes sense though. Like with her,
What?
that totally makes sense to me. Now the mom that you see that just like, I don't know what they're thinking.
The random ones,
Yeah,
yeah.
you know what I
Soccer
mean?
mom.
Her makes total sense.
He's right over there
It
with
makes
her.
sense like in October because that's like breast cancer month or
Well,
whatever.
even aside from that,
And
you
people-
lose this,
all the
you
hairdressers.
start living this, right? I mean, that's just that thinking alone. So if you go out and get some new earrings to bring some more attention, this like totally understand,
Right.
totally. And then on top of that, real reasons like fucking Valentine's Day. You want to be part of the whatever.
Right.
Go green on St. Patty's Day. Fuck it. What? I mean,
That'd be weird. Green hair is awful.
yeah, but you can understand it more.
Booger hair.
or like when I was doing it, I was like 16 and before. About 16, 17 is when I was like, wow, everybody's doing it. It's not cool anymore. Like,
Well, saved up.
it lost its uniqueness.
Yeah. I like teal streaks for
I had
a while.
Deadly Nightshade, which was like a purple. That
That'd
I
be
really,
cool.
it was like a darker purple. That one I liked because I
had
get
a
it.
coontail.
Never. Wait, we had coonskin caps.
Like down here. Just
the
it was red, white,
with
red,
the-
white, red, white, red,
well,
white.
that'd be better than because you said coontail and I think like brown and tan,
Right.
which would like.
That'd be so weird.
They used to do that in the 90s where it was like waved. So
Mine was like emo hair to the max.
Yeah, see,
in my
that's-
face, swooped all the way, big.
so coontail makes sense.
And that's why it's so shitty looking now, because I damaged a lot of it.
I think that's why.
It's not one thing, it's another. Seems like it's been a week as well. So there was your electrical panel.
I thought they said those were two kids.
Might just be stuff rounding out because it's all faces are not the same.
Yeah. And I first thing this morning, when I got in at 7:15, I called Mid-America plus my electrician. And my electrician showed up first. And he said all ours look good. But he said we're missing 2 sizes from Mid-America. So who knows?
Yeah, well, we went around last night. Well, I came in
It was Tara.
last night because we were going to shut down the store.
It was Tara.
Because the lights went off at 7:05.
So fuck this place.
I was here yesterday.
And then the battery backup started beeping all over the store.
yeah, and the thing is, nobody else in the
I
area.
broke the vacuum on
has,
Sunday, I'm pretty sure.
You know, like reported any outages. So
I was tired of looking at all of our nasty carpet.
But when we forced the lights
In
on,
there? Yeah.
And I mean, I did a good part of it, but
I guess one of the
then
fans.
it made a really bad noise, and like the head of the vacuum started shaking, and I'm like, I'm gonna put this away.
Did the belt fucking come off?
Maybe I tried to, well, I turned it over, you know, and I made sure nothing was in the propeller
It's still
thing.
spinning?
And then there's like these latches that
Well,
hold the stuff in
it's
place.
It's probably ancient,
And
ain't it?
80 is like,
Half
oh,
of
this
the
is smooth,
office
so she
has
fixed
lights,
that. She's like, my
but
mower has this problem all the
the
time.
other
I'm like, well, at least you knew that.
no lights, but
And that didn't work. So I'm like,
It's
I'm
probably
just not
ancient
gonna
though,
touch
huh?
it. Right, yeah.
I mean, it's probably like a bearing
Well,
worn out.
and when I started, I'm like, this isn't picking up anything.
My office doesn't have power.
He has never emptied that, I'm pretty sure.
Oh, the vacuum bag?
Yeah.
I never
and
seen it
mentioned
empty.
that.
Yeah, because I asked Wendy if how to empty it, you know? She's like, I don't vacuum, I don't
And I
know.
mentioned that the coffee pot
Fucking
works,
30 years later, it's
my
still.
lights work, but the lights
Yeah, because
won't work.
Yeah,
I
it
can
was-
tell when mine's not picking up, I can tell it's like.
I
I
getting
still
pretty
blowing
full.
dust out of my nose
So-
yesterday.
Well, there's fire hazards all around the mall right now. If anything starts trying to.
Well, I've got Mid-America on property.
At least it's a nice,
Yeah,
nice
almost
morning.
sprained my ankle.
Watch where you're going. Miles,
Hey,
Open your eyes.
I'm gonna call Namdar
Call them,
and tell them to
please.
do something about
Do
this
me a
place.
favor and call them, because I'm getting nowhere. Because I took him to a damn brick wall.
Well, nothing's coming through the roof, I guess.
So I go on vacation at the end of this month, and I can't wait to get out of this place for a while.
When I was pulling in, I saw a couple of
What about these
trucks
kids?
driving around the building.
They're like Wendy's kids. No, these are no. It's the two. Okay, it was the two black ones. But I thought the one was a teenage boy and the one was like a 12-year-old.
Yeah.
But it was obviously an older lady. Because I just drove past and they were like walking way out there, and I'm like, that's kind of weird. I mean, for one, two black people at 9 in the morning walking. Not even that they're suspicious, but it's just an odd sight. Because to me, they were both like 16 and under from the back.
Right.
Because of the way they're dressed and stuff, but I didn't realize. So it must be like the wife and kid of this
He's
guy.
like, get me out of this thing.
They're like the wife and kid of this guy, and they're like walking around killing time while he's working. That's got to be the case because they came over.
Right. Yeah.
But I thought they both were like 16 and under kids walking because I seen them from behind.
I thought so too. Even up close.
And then here we were an hour or something later. I was like, oh shit, they're still walking around out here? That's weird. I was actually kind of worried, like, they ran away from home or their parents ditched them or something. That was my first thought. Like, first it was like, oh, that's weird, they're just walking through the parking lot. And then second it was like, oh, fuck, they're still out here, poor kids. She's like 40.
During the school year, it makes sense to see kids because you know they're just ditching school.
That makes total sense, yeah. Because that's something I would do. Especially if we had a mall close, like in
Right,
North
there's a lot
Omaha.
of them around here.
We didn't have
that do
shit
that.
in North O to go anywhere.
Right.
So, like, if you went to the fucking grocery store, you got a probability of running into one of your parents or something. Or my mom worked right there on the main 30th Street, the main drag where everything is. So if she went to lunch, I'd watch her drive by me before and have to like hope she didn't see me and shit, you know. Even though it was like North Omaha, though, everything was conglomerated on one street, 30th, and then Docker, and then you know, so there's no escaping them. We couldn't like venture. We didn't have any malls or nothing to hide in, which sucked. And then we found out quick that if we took the bus, and you got to think like 98 or so, we found out if we took the bus, they don't always come back.
Yeah.
We found out how fucked up the Omaha bus system was because now it's 9:30 at night and we're like, Mom, we need a ride from West Roads. And they're like, what? You know? And like, the bus wouldn't transfer us back. Like, I remember one day we went to the movies and we were waiting on 84th and Center at a bus stop for like 3 hours. No bus ever fucking came back to get us. We had to call my friend's mom to pick us up, and she had to she was pissed because here I am in North Omaha. Here's another kid like towards Bennington, and then here they lived on right off of 84th.
Right.
So right where they were already picking us up at, they were like 5 blocks away.
Yeah.
Now,
She has to go all over the city.
yeah. But it was because the bus system was fucked up.
Right.
There was no return bus. Not knowing that ahead of time, you're fucking stuck out there.
The only ones that are like consistent are Dodge.
Yeah, and even those, yeah, you have to catch a transfer.
Yeah.
And there's transfer stations. So like my main bus, if I wanted to go to the old market, I'd have to do one transfer. And then it still wouldn't get me to the old market. I still had to walk
Right.
4 blocks in.
Yeah.
But the transfer station's 30th and Ames. Like, really shitty neighborhood, crackheads, people getting shot all the
Oh,
time.
yeah.
So right there is the transfer station. So here's a freaking 13 to 15-year-old white kid. Pink hair, fishnets, painted fingernails, you know, black fingernail polish.
Yeah, my cousin was living at 67th and Manderson, right off Ames.
Yep. A little bit.
My mom's
little bit
like, "Do you
further
live in a
out, but
safe neighborhood?" And she's like,
safer than.
And she's like, "Well, Ames is like the most dangerous street."
Safer than that. Safer than if she was like 40th
Yeah,
that way.
Right.
But it's all.
Yeah.
That
But
Walmart.
now she's at 120th.
They
and
built that
Dodge.
Walmart right there, like, it wouldn't be, it'd be like 40 something. They had to fire the whole staff before they opened because they were all stealing shit when they set the store up. No joke. So the Walmart didn't open for like a week later because they had to restaff the whole fucking store because of theft
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
before they even open.
What is going on?
You know, it's nice out. Well, the funny part is, like, even if they don't see fire, we've seen smoke and shit, so they have to keep tracking it.
Well, and it could not, I mean, it might not have started at the electrical box either.
And it just seems...
It could be something, some wiring that connects to that.
Well, yeah, and it all stems back that direction.
Right.
But it, how the fuck you track that down?
Well, Mid-America's
You
now.
don't, you don't track that down in 10 minutes, though. In a building like this.
Not this big.
And then if they do get full power, are we going to be even worse off because now we got full power compared to the half power we're running now?
Right.
And then that's why I mentioned, like, should we shut the generator
At least we're
down?
in Council Bluffs with an actual fucking fire department. It's not Griswold with volunteers.
Dude, we got a fucking pimp.
It's not Griswold with
That's
volunteers.
how we got volunteers in Carter Lake, but they just bought a new fire truck,
Oh yeah.
and it's fucking black and gold.
Ours are all blue, so they match our school colors.
Our shit's fucking, like, I
And they
couldn't...
got like tiger stripes
I
that
couldn't
look
believe
like
how
flames
beautiful.
coming off.
Oh yeah, see, they got theirs pimped. So that's the cool thing about the volunteers.
Right.
The one
Yeah,
that
so
we
they
just
raised
got.
a lot of money for that
Yep,
shit.
and the one we just got was custom built just for them, not just paint job. Like they had shit
Everything, yeah.
like ordered the way they want it. I know they paid a killing for it, but it's the most beautiful fire truck I've ever seen. Being black and gold, and then the silver and shit, it looks like a trophy piece pulling up.
One of our emergency EMTs told me for Griswold, because they are volunteers, but like the EMTs get paid, you know, because
Well,
they're
even though
certified.
they're volunteers, they still get
Right.
benefits of
But
some
she
sort.
said after, like per quarter, after like 3 trips, they don't.
They cut them off for
Yeah.
paying them
I'm like, what the?
per quarter.
Right.
Yeah. Well, that makes sense because now you got.
I know, but what if you got like a busy season?
But you got hired. Well, yeah. Well, then you're volunteering.
Yeah.
So then you're back. But if you're highly trained and you can keep good EMTs on that way, or good paramedics, or good, pay them. Fuck it.
Yeah, right. She only has to work
And-
3 days a week anyways at her other job.
And
So.
hopefully you don't get more than 3 calls. Or, you know what I mean? You hope for the minimum. Anyway.
My mom is those 3 calls.
That's the start of the month. But yeah, even at that though, so they do get that's cool. They get taken care of on top of being volunteers,
Right.
because that's what keeps people in it.
Well, and they gotta have actual EMTs.
Yeah.
I mean,
so
we
you gotta
only
pay
have 2
train.
out of all of our volunteers are actual EMTs.
And if you want somebody good,
Right.
and then if they're volunteering
I
side,
think she would anyways, just because her brother, we used to have Pell Gas in town. It's like propane shit. He was working over there, and something exploded,
oh shit.
and so like his whole